Why do Python's math.ceil and math.floor operations return floats instead of integers? Can someone explain this, straight from the doc's emphasis mine? Math.ceil x return the ceiling of x as a float, the smallest integer value greater than or equal to x. Math.floor x return the floor of x as a float, the largest integer value less than or equal to x. Why would .ceil and .floor return floats when they are by definition supposed to calculate integers? Edit. Well, this got some very good arguments as to why they should return floats, and I was just getting used to the idea when Gallardo pointed out that they in fact do return ints in Python 3.
The range of floating point numbers usually exceeds the range of integers. By returning a floating point value, the functions can return a sensible value for input values that lie outside the representable range of integers. Consider, if floor returned an integer, what should floor 1.0e30 return? Now, while Python's integers are now arbitrary precision, it wasn't always this way. The standard library functions are thin wrappers around the equivalent C library functions.
As pointed out by other answers, in Python they return floats probably because of historical reasons to prevent overflow problems. However, they return integers in Python 3. You can find more information in PEP 3141.
Because Python's math library is a thin wrapper around the C math library which returns floats.
The source of your confusion is evident in your comment. The whole point of ceil/floor operations is to convert floats to integers. The point of the ceil and floor operations is to round floating point data to integral values, not to do a type conversion. Users who need to get integer values can do an explicit conversion following the operation. Note that it would not be possible to implement a round to integral value as trivially if all you had available were a ceil or float operation that returned an integer. You would need to first check that the input is within the representable integer range, then call the function. You would need to handle nan and infinities in a separate code path. Additionally, you must have versions of ceil and floor which return floating point numbers if you want to conform to IEEE 754.
Informatie ceil plus 107